Hello students! Previously, you have gained very good knowledge on all kinds of cells, its types, kinds, various cell organelles, its structure and behavior, right? So, now you all know the next step, like when a group of cells combined, they form tissues. Students, how are you all? Here, Monica is ready to take you all into the world of tissues, which will be very interesting. Shall we start moving into the tissue world? Learning objective. By the end of this video, you would be able to differentiate plant tissues from animal tissues. Meristematic tissues, its types, characteristics and activities. To show that cells are grouped together to form tissues. So, first, let's enter into the topic with keywords. Meristematic tissue. Tissues which can divide. Mechanical. Mechanism by which cells sense and respond to mechanical signals. Organization. Group of cells work together, specialized. Adapted to special function or environment. Localized. Limited to certain part. Dermal. Layer. Vascular. Tube or channel for carrying fluids. Stump. The part of tree or a plant remaining in the earth after its stem or trunk cut off. Lateral meristematic tissues. Tissue which present later side of plant. Cambium, phloem, xylem or bark grows by division from cambium. Tradescantia. Name of plant, permanent. Tissue which can't divide further. Intercellular. Gap between the cells. So students, can we define tissues? A group of cells which are similar in structure and function. Combined together form tissue. Plant tissue has both living and dead tissues. Animal tissue, only living tissues. Plant tissue. Tissues are supportive, which provides structural and mechanical strength. Animal tissue. Tissues get support by bones and muscles. Plant tissue. The growth of plants is limited to certain regions. Animal tissue. All these tissues grow uniformly. Plant tissue. Some tissues in plants divide throughout the life. Animal tissue. Animal tissue divide only up till an extent. Plant tissue. Structural organization of organs and organ system is more specialized and localized in complex plants. Animal tissue. Structural organization of organ and organ system is less specialized and localized in complex animals. Did you ever see a gardener cutting the tips of plants with a cutter? How do the plants grow if the tips have been cut off? Branches will grow from sides and then again by watering the stump regularly. The stump will soon bear leaves. How these leaves grow again? Let's study about those tissues that bring about growth, repair, and other functions in plant body to understand this question clearly. Firstly, you all should know that plant tissues are basically divided into 4 types. Meristematic tissues, dermal tissues, ground tissues, vascular tissues. What are these meristematic tissues? Yes, these tissues which can be divided further is called meristematic tissues. Location. Meristem is found in growing points of plants such as tips of roots, stems, and branches between the bark and wood of trees. Characteristics. Cells are small. Cells are usually cubical. Cell walls are thin. Nuclei are large. Vacuoles are almost absent. Cells are tightly packed with no intercellular spaces. Cells actively divide, adding new cells to plants. New cells thus produced are transformed into mature permanent tissues. Based on location, meristematic tissues are divided into 3 types. apical meristematic tissue. Location: present near the tips of roots, stems, growing young leaves near the tips of stems. And also at the tips of axillary buds. Function: it brings about growth in length of the tips. Either it is the root or leaf or stem. Lateral meristematic tissue. Structure and location. Tissues present around the edges in lateral manner. It is present below the bark and is responsible for increasing the diameter of stem or root. Function: helps in giving rise to growth in width and girth of stem. Intercalary meristematic tissue. It is present at the base of the leaves or internodes. Used for growth of lateral branches. Differentiation: the organs or tissues of unspecialized forms are modified and specialized to perform function. Quickly, let's go through some activities to see how tissue in some parts of plants appear under microscope. Do you all wanted to know that how tissue is made by group of cells? Activity 1. Cells in onion peel. Take a piece of an onion peel. Now place it on the slide. Put a drop of water and then a drop of glycerin on it. Gently cover it with a cover slip. Observe it under the microscope. See how are the cells arranged. Activity 2. Cells in Tradescantia or Rio. Take a betel leaf or Tradescantia or Rio leaf. Tear it with a single stroke. So that a thin edge can be seen at the torn end. Observe the thin edge where the leaf has been torn under the microscope. In the same manner as you had observed the onion peel. You can observe that all cells are in groups with certain arrangement. Wow! Activity 3. Cells in root tip are the cells in the root similar to that of a leaf. Let's find out how the cells are arranged in the root. For this, we need onion root tips. Take a transparent bottle filled with water. Take an onion bulb slightly larger than mouth of the bottle. Put the onion bulb on the mouth of a bottle. Observe the growth of roots for few days till they grow to nearly an inch. Take the onion out and cut some of the root tips. Take a thin slice of an onion root tip. Place it on the slide. Put a drop of water and then a drop of glycerin on it. Cover it with a cover slip. Remove the excess water with the help of blotting paper. Tap the cover slip gently and press the blunt end of the needle or brush to spread the material. Observe the structure and arrangements of the cells. Enjoyed the activities? Don't move. There is more to learn. Watch the next video before that. Points to remember. Group of cells which are similar combine together to perform or achieve some function is called tissue. Plant has living and dead tissues, whereas animals have only living tissues. Plant tissues are basically divided into 4 types. Meristematic, ground tissue, vascular tissue, and dermal tissues. Meristematic tissue is again divided into 3 types. Based on their location, like apical, lateral and intercalary. Home assignment. Activity 4. Take the onion used in previous activity. Leave the setup aside for at least 4 to 5 days. Take care that there is enough water in the glass. So that the roots are submerged. Did all the roots grow in same manner? What happened to the roots which had been cut off? We observed that by removing the tip of onion root, having a particular arrangement of cells, The growth of the roots in length is stopped. So, you have observed that cells are present in groups. Cells in groups which are nearly similar in structure perform similar functions. Such groups of cells are called tissues.